this video, we'll see the deletion of a node in the AVL tree. Previously, we have seen the basic functions such as in-order traversal, pre-order traversal, post-order traversal, and insertion of a node into the AVL tree. When we are going to insert a node into the AVL tree, this insertion is just like the inserting the node into the binary search tree. But once the insertion is done, we need to take care of the height balance. That is, height of left subtree minus height of right subtree should be less than 2. This particular formula or this particular constraint must be maintained in the insertion operation. It is not only in the insertion operation, but also true for the deletion operation. So whenever a node is deleted, then that node is that particular node and the tree level, node level at the same time to the remaining node levels should also follow the same height constraint. That is what the height of left subtree minus height of right subtree is less than 2. This constraint must be satisfied while insertion and at the same time at the time of deletion. Now we will see the deletion operation. So what I'm going to do is I'm writing a function node remove node of node t comma integer value. So here I'm going to pass the root and the value that is supposed to be deleted. So first thing we are supposed to do is if t is equal to null, then simply return. Else if value is less than t data, then we need to go through the left side. Else if value is greater than t data, then we need to go through the right side and delete the data. Else if value is equal to t data, then now our main operations will start. So whenever this value is less than t data, then we need to traverse towards the left side. That means remove node t left comma val. So anyhow, the remove node will return the node address, node as a reference. So it will be attached to the t node. Where in case of value is greater than t data, that is the node data, then we are supposed to traverse to the right side. And since it is a remove node, this remove node is returning the reference, then this reference must be attached to t right. Now, when that value is equal to t data, the first thing what we are supposed to search, the first thing what we are supposed to identify is here in the deletion, 3 cases need to be identified, whether the removing node is a leaf node or not. If it is a leaf node, directly we can remove it. And if the node consisting of only left child or right child, what to do? If the node consisting of both the children, that is left child and right child, then certain operations need to be performed. Now this needs to be performed here. First we need to check if t right is not equal to null, and that means if the node, the removing node have both the children, t right not equal to null and t left also not equal to null. So in such a cases, we must be very careful in deleting this node. So first of all, we need to identify what is the smallest element in the right child of the or right subtree of the deleting node. That need to be identified first. So int t is equal to find min of t right. So you are supposed to identify the minimum element in the right side of the node. Then we need to remove that particular node. We need to remove that node by passing the t right and t. So whenever it is removed, this will be again attached to the t right. So this one we are supposed to do. We need to identify the minimum element at the right side. That minimum element need to be removed. That minimum element to be replaced. So that minimum element need to be replaced. In sense here we don't need to write the int key. Instead we can write a t t data is equal to find min. Then we can say t data. Okay, we need to traverse at the right side and remove the t data. This is the correct way of doing. Next, else if t right equal to null, or that means either it may be having t right or t left. T left equal to null, either that one or this one. In such a cases, we need to attach, always we need to attach the t left to the to the instead of the removing node, the left subtree should be attached to the removing node place. So what I will do is node, we will call it as old node. If t left is available, that means if t left is not null, then just assign the t left. Otherwise, you assign the t right. So in such a cases, for example, we need to check whether this old is equal to null or not. What is the case if old is equal to null? That means if t left is null, then what to do? If t right is null, then what to do? We are supposed to check here. Old is equal to t, and t is equal to null. So we need to assign t to null, because since t is assigned to old. Else, so in if not this one, then t is equal to, if old is not equal to null, then t is equal to old. So once you do this, we don't have any work with the old now, so free of old. Free old node. The another reason that why we have written this old is equal to null is, sometimes if the deleting node is a leaf node, then in such cases this is an or condition. That means either t right is equal to null or t left is equal to null. The condition will be true. If both are true also, this condition will become true. So in such a cases, sometimes old is equal to null may happen, because if it is a leaf node, what will happen? Old is equal to null, because we cannot say that okay, uh, we cannot say t left is also null and t right is also null. Okay, whenever it is a leaf node, both t left and t right will be null. So in such a cases, old is equal to null. So if it is old is equal to null, then t will become null, and old will be assigned to t is assigned to old, and finally the old value will be freed. Otherwise, whatever the t left is there, whatever the value is there, that will be assigned to t. So this is what the basic idea of this. So else, nothing to do in this. Once we do this, then here the height adjustment must be done. This is the general way of doing. The same in the binary search tree also will do the same thing. But here the specialty is we need to take care of the height balance. Now in case if t is equal to null, then we know to do anything, simply return t. Okay, if t is not null, then the height adjustment will take place. Now the height adjustment will be written in the same way like how the height calculation will be done at the time of insertion. That is, t height is equal to max of height of t left comma max of height of sorry, max, not max, here height of t right plus 1. This is the height adjustment that what we will do, that what we have done during the insertion. The same thing to be done here also. Next thing what we did, we have, after the adjustment of the height, we have checked the balance also. So the same thing we are supposed to do here. Whatever the thing we have done in the insertion, the same thing we must do in case of deletion also. So int balance is equal to get height balance of t. Now we will get the height balance. What is the balance height? Now we are supposed to uh, look for the case by case, and if the height is very too low or too high, then we need to perform the related rotation operations. In the case of insertion, we have seen here, if balance is greater than 1 and value is less than t left data, we have seen, then we need to check for if the balance is greater than 1 and left subtree have the imbalance. Okay, if the left subtree is having left imbalance, then we need to perform the rotate right. So the same thing I am copy pasting here, so that if balance is greater than 1 and get height balance of t left, so the left subtree, if the left subtree's height is equal to 1 or above 1. Okay, so that means if it is greater than or equal to 0, if the height is get height balance of t left is greater than or equal to 0, then we need to perform the rotate right operation. Okay, then the next thing that we are supposed to take care of is the next operation, that what we have seen in the insertion operation. The same thing we are supposed to do here also. That is, balance is greater than 1 and if the balance of the left subtree is too low, here we have seen the high, and if it is too low, left subtree, then what to do? So if balance is greater than 1 and the height balance of the root left is less than 0, then what we are supposed to do? So just copy paste here. If balance is greater than 1 and get height balance of t left, if it is too low, that is less than 0, then we need to perform t left is equal to rotate left on t left. Okay, and return rotate right. So this is the thing what we are supposed to perform, and the same thing we are supposed to do. That means always the left side values, left subtrees we are supposed to take care of. If the left subtree is um, the balance of the left subtree is greater than 0 and general balance is greater than 1, so that means if the left subtree is height is greater than 0 means how come the balance will be greater than 1? And one more thing is, if the balance is greater than 1 means, how come the height of the left subtree is less than 0? So that is the reason, in this case, the related rotation operations need to be performed. What are the other things left over here that we'll copy paste here? So if the balance is less than -1, okay, if the balance is less than -1, and get a height balance of t right, if the t right is also too low, it is also less than, okay, if it is also less than or equal to 0, then this is not possible. This particular general balance is not possible. So that in such cases, what we are supposed to do, we need to perform the rotation on the left side, so that it will come into the normal position. Next condition that what we are supposed to check here is, if the balance is less than -1, and in the same way, how we have checked the here in case of less than 0, we have checked. Here we are supposed to check for the greater than 0. So if the balance is less than or equal to less than -1, and get height balance of t right, get height balance of t right is greater than 0, then t right, you are supposed to perform the double rotation, one right rotation, then followed by the left rotation. So the right rotation should be performed on the t right. Okay, the right rotation to be performed on the t right, and left rotation to be performed on the t. So once these rotations were over, then we need to return the resultant t. So this is the removing of a node. So first, whatever the operations we have done is just like binary search tree only, but from here onwards, the height balance will take place. The height balance is like this: t height is equal to, first we'll calculate maximum of height of t left comma height of t right plus 1. Then we'll check for the balance and get the height balance. Balance and height balance, both the things we'll check. That means the deleting node height is at one level, and the left subtree's height is too low or too high. Okay, the related rotation operations that was discussed during the lecture will be implemented here. Now we'll call this function, and we'll see whether this code is working properly or not. So previously till such node we did, then afterwards collapse also we did in the last video. So if you say collapse, then no tree is available. So the reason I'm commenting collapse, and the collapse may be called at the end, not now. So collapse I'm commenting and placing at the end. Printf \n in order of root. So we'll see in order of root after removing the node. So remove underscore node of we need to pass the root, and I want to delete the node 4. Okay, since we search a node 4 there, we find the key 4 there. So this root again, it will return the root here, because remove underscore node will return the value. Now we'll run the code and we'll see. Well, the element 4 found, which is such node. Now here look at 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Here there is no 4. In the inner traversal, previously we have 4. After deletion, we didn't get 4 here. That means node was deleted successfully. So this is the removal operation that was done successfully, and this is the end of the removal video. Remove of node from the AVL tree. So removing of node is just like our binary search tree only, but once the removing was done, we need to check for the height balance. The height balance, what are the conditions that we'll check, what we have checked for the insertion, the same type of conditions we are supposed to check for the deletion also. So this is the end of the removing of a node from the AVL tree.